Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a very unique and special episode of Kiwanis Connects. I'm Aaron Phillips, emanating live from Virginia Beach, East Coast, US of A. John Stiles is in Las Vegas, of course, out on the west part of the country, US of A. But more importantly, and incredibly connected from halfway around the world, where it's 11:05 p.m. Manila, Philippines time at the site of the Kiwanis International Convention is our very own, my tag team partner and co-host of this endeavor, Doc Val, International Trustee candidate herself, is live. How are you, Doc Val?
Aloha. And how do we say it here in the Philippines? Mabuha.
A bruja? Like a bruja?
Mabuha.
Oh, okay.
So it is so exciting. There are over 1,200 of us out here, mostly from Asia Pacific, and we decided to stay up late. We have a jersey challenge going on, so actually we've got Judy who's going to keep score of everybody who comes across with this shirt. So just letting you know.
So John and I were having a debate before we went live.
Mm-hmm.
Are we considered part of the Manila crew since we're online with you? Can we say we're at convention, or are we technically not at
convention? You are in convention, and we're going to put you on larger set screen so that people can see us. Douglas has got his camera working. So other people will be able to see the visuals of what we've got going on. We may even be able to put it on the TV midway through.
Right on.
But
so all the people in their hotel rooms can see this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Wouldn't that be
I want to
great?
get elected, so let's not do that. Okay.
Hey, Marriott's got plenty of money. They could afford to do that for us, right?
Wow. Well, that's really
Marriott's
cool.
got plenty of money. So
it's really cool. I can't wait to see the results of everybody that's out there with their jerseys. Of course, I've been tabulating and tracking everybody who's still here on the mainland who has their jerseys and posting them on Facebook. John, go mute while your phone's ringing, John. Talking over that music. Holy cow. I thought that was Manila time.
That's not me.
That's not you?
Nope.
All right. Somebody's playing music, but that's okay. We got to go and keep everybody awake. And I've been keeping track of people on this side of the globe that's been posting. Eileen posted, Rex posted. We got Nancy Pearson. Melissa Atwell posted with her jersey. She actually posted a 3-part post. So things are great. Money's rolling in. And again, to benefit, Jonathan Cares here as part of the Chesapeake Kiwanis fundraiser floatathon in July. So wear those jerseys proud, and we're tabulating some big money. So we're excited. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, if we're going to do our normal routine, depending upon who's going to be available on Val's side. But just in case, hopefully we'll have Melissa Atwell doing her moment. I know we could probably do an entire show on Val's wow moments of this entire experience out there. I do have some soccer World Cup themed bad dad jokes ready just in case. Yep, I have that. I have those ready just in case. Herman checks in. He's at 29 pounds. Yes, Herman and Dina posted. It's past my bedtime. Well, obviously, Crawford, you're still awake posting. You ain't asleep yet, you huckleberry. So I've got those lined up just in case we have time. But more importantly, folks, we're going to focus on Val and what's happening in Manila and talk to all of our friends over there. So, where do you want to begin, Val? I mean, the excitement and everything that's going on over there. Where would you want to even start?
So where I want to start is all the people that are surrounding me right now. So we're going to start with Douglas. And so he's the first one with the shirt on.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
That's one.
That's one. That's $10 for Jonathan Cares.
Okay. Is it only $10? I thought it was 20.
Oh, well, I'll take 20 instead of 10.
Okay. So one of the things that's been really happening out here is that people truly are living the Kiwanis spirit. And if you have never been to an international convention, to be able to hang out with people like Judy in her jersey is pretty darn amazing. And so, Judy, what's it like being a roommate with Val?
Oh, it is just unlike anything I've ever experienced. A lot of fun.
a lot of fun.
It's peachy.
We might just have to do a whole show on those stories.
I know,
yes.
I know,
Yes.
I know. But it's like the thing is, it's more fun to room with other people. Like one of the sets of roommates that we were going to bring on camera in a minute is they both have been exploring. They've gone to Japan before coming here, and that's pretty amazing and pretty impressive. Because you've got to make a full life experience out of this when you go to international convention. Because I can't tell you if I'm ever going to be able to come back here, but I got to meet someone in a different way, and it's been huge.
We've had a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's great, and nice jersey too, by the way, there, Miss Judy. That's 2.
Yeah, that's 2.
All right. So moving out from number 2 is a person who has been a lieutenant governor in jersey number 3. She's been a lieutenant governor here in the Philippines. She was lieutenant governor in Calneva, and she's going to be a lieutenant governor, right?
Yes, in New York.
In New York.
Right on.
Yes.
So talk to him.
Hi.
We can hear you.
You can
Yeah,
hear me. I can hear you well. Anyway, how do you like to see this one here?
I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the jerseys and the fellowship and everybody that's coming together out there. Kind of making me jealous.
Really? Well, the fellowship is the best part. And can you remember your first international convention?
Actually, I can. Eileen and I were freshly married. We were living in New Jersey, and the very first international convention I went to was in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas, Nevada. Absolutely. That was the first time I was a host at an international convention, but it wasn't the same time your first Las Vegas was.
That's right.
Mine was in 2018.
Yeah, it was a lot, and I understand.
Remember. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and Vegas is a hot spot where people love going back for conventions, and we'll be back there in a couple of years, and that will be on my calendar.
2028, absolutely. And so we have one more jersey getting ready to come on, Miss Claudia. Miss Claudia,
I'll see you.
Mabuhay.
Chuggy's mom.
Chuggy's mom. So, absolutely. So, Mama Claudia has been my chief of staff from the very beginning of this process. And so, when you're running for office, you have an idea of what we're getting ourselves into.
A little.
Yeah.
A little. I've helped with real live elections, for politicians. But no, it's slightly different for this. It's been a lot of fun.
So what would you, if someone else was going to run for office in Kiwanis, what would you advise them to do? Because we've learned a lot.
Yeah, we have. Definitely know the rules. Just make sure and read that handbook. And so thankfully Val CC'd me on a lot of emails, and I was able to participate in that portion of it and learn along the way for sure. And then just ask people that have run campaigns before.
Yeah, and there are a lot of rules.
There are.
A lot of rules.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? It's a twofer deal because I get Ray as well because Ray is Craigie's dad.
Hello.
What's up there, Ray?
And so
Good morning.
Ray's that supportive spouse because you can't when you're in this kind of situation when you have a spouse that's willing to also buy their own jersey and show up. Chuggy's on the back.
That's right. That's right. So he may be there to support the process, but we get an extra donation out of it for Jonathan Cares.
Absolutely. And that's been the fun part of this. One of the guys that's wearing a jersey had to actually borrow it because we said, please, if you're going to come on the show, at least try to wear it. So, ready?
All right, who's that? Who's borrowing?
Hey, you're
Oh my God! Wait a minute! My computer is shaking right now. Holy shit! Do I really have to pay for him to wear a Kiwanis Connects jersey? There's something not right about this.
You set the rule. Here's the jersey.
Let me see the back of the jersey to make sure it's yours.
I can't.
No, he borrowed it. He had to borrow it.
It's been a long day. I can't turn around.
But you didn't say it wasn't part of the rules. Next time we got to be clear on our rules.
Well, that just means that Nagel has to now order his own.
We're not.
He's going to order his own. We're all set. John Crawford is going to be modeling the jersey style that he wants when he orders his as well. But, you know,
Okay.
hanging out with this guy has been so much fun. We went to the Colors of Aztec, and it was the best show I have seen in forever. And so this guy and you went to international conventions, right?
Correct.
Oh,
What was your
yes,
favorite
we did.
together?
Vegas.
That's right. The
But
last
I
time
can
he came out.
If I can answer the question that Val asked earlier, what was your first international convention?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that I'm showing my age. My first international convention was Washington, D.C. in 1987.
Whoa, you got to vote in women.
Yes. And I was one of the people that voted yes. I think
Wow.
the other thing that happened is they had a surprise speaker at the Thursday session. President Ronald Reagan showed up.
Oh,
And,
Whoa.
and Ronald Reagan was in his, I believe, his first term. And second term. Thank you. Thank God there's a producer here who knows what we're doing. And he opened, and not everybody who's watching may know, Ronald Reagan, before he was president of the United States, was governor of California.
Mhm.
And opened his presentation to the delegate body with, "We have been together, and it's been too long since we've been together. Let's get together again soon." Because the last time he spoke to Kiwanis was the California, Nevada, Hawaii District Convention when he was governor.
absolutely.
And that was about 10, 15 years before that convention. And it was the first time I ever had to deal with presidential security. The session started at 9, and we had to be there by 7 a.m. or we would not be allowed in because we had to go through all the Secret Service screenings.
Well, that's only because, Steve, your reputation preceded you. That's why.
Actually, I can't take the blame for that one. Yeah, that was, and we had probably 10,000 people there, so they had to screen a lot of people.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And it was in the Hilton.
Wow.
And we all know what happened to President Reagan at the Hilton a couple of years after that.
Wow.
So one of the things is it's the trivia that I find fascinating because most people don't realize this. I love going to presidential museums, and almost every single presidential museum until Jimmy Carter has a exhibit that shows that they came and spoke at a Kiwanis convention. It would be either a local one or while they were doing their whistle stop, or they actually physically came to one of our conventions because we were that important a group of people in the United States. That's pretty amazing. So when we're in Dallas, we can all take a bus up to the George W. Bush Library, and you'll see a whole room where on the podium is the Kiwanis field in the presidential library. Pretty darn cool.
That's very
Amazing.
cool.
Amazing. Well, I've got to get some more jerseys on here. We're going to make a little bit more money.
Okay.
So,
Aaron, I hope I didn't break the camera.
No, you
I'm
didn't
gonna
break the
go back
camera,
over-
but now that I'm on the East Coast, I have to see you some 5,000 miles away. You can't come down the coast in 4 hours, for crying out loud.
Or hey, you could come up.
My passport doesn't work north.
I know people.
Yes, I know you do.
Let me just share. Aaron and I have been in Kiwanis together since the 1980s.
wow.
In fact, I was on one of our district committees in New Jersey, and when I transitioned off of it, Aaron took my spot. So Aaron and I have a history. And for more donations to Aaron's favorite projects, I will share some of that history with you.
Oh, baby. That's a big deal.
Yeah, Cooper, thank you. Thank
That
you.
is a cool show. Thank
Aaron,
you.
be well, best of the family.
Absolutely,
All right.
bud. Love you.
All right. So our next guest is like he looks like a movie star. So I'm gonna give him more space.
No.
Okay.
Come on, you're the
Absolutely.
candidate.
So people complain about the fact that we have all of these older members. If you look at this guy, he showed up early. I want you to share what you did before convention started. because you're amazing. And then Denise.
Okay, maybe I'm getting a little too many flowers here, but I arrived
It's
a little.
almost midnight. Okay.
I arrived a little early to go down to the impact site where that historic 7.8 magnitude earthquake took place on the southern coast of Mindanao.
Yep.
I didn't really know what to expect. I was a little naive going into it. I was reaching out to the Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity. They put me to work. Nobody got back to me. So I ended up going independently. And I had the 3 most beautiful days of my life, meeting survivors, government officials, interviewing individuals inside the rubble of their home, and now setting up fundraisers for them. And almost had an interview with the VP too, but unfortunately that got interrupted by an assassination threat. So anyways, it's been a roller coaster, but so excited to be here in Manila, getting my spirits back up again, and working on producing that video that we shot over the past few days.
So,
Well,
you know,
I don't think you introduced yourself, name and whatnot. So share that again in case I missed it.
Sure. Yeah, my name is Seth Hewitt. I'm president-elect of Kern Kiwanis of Bakersfield. And I'm about to step into a 2-year term. Very excited. And if you're shocked to see a 26-year-old Kiwanian, you better get used to it because we're infiltrating.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it. I love Patrick, Judy's husband, says, I think he ruined the age demographic. I saw the scale just kind of go down like this. So, which is a good thing. Well, welcome to Kiwanis. It's great to have you part of the organization, and thank you for what you did ahead of the convention. That's very meaningful stuff. So thank you.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. And just a funny little story. I'm so committed to Kiwanis that when I joined, I completely had no idea that the first 2 years were free for all the key clubbers. And I learned that the first month after my second year, and the money I could have saved. But you know what? It's okay. Went into a great club, and that money's being used very well. So
You mean
I'm
they're
happy.
not making it retroactive for you?
Oh no, Kern County is just that way.
I gotcha. All right,
But
very
you
cool.
must
Thank you.
realize though that if you've been in Key Club or Circle K, when you join into a Kiwanis Club, your first 2 years are technically free. What you're paying for is the magazine and insurance. And so it is inexpensive. And most clubs will pick that up for the first few years. And you could be 75 and a past Key Clubber. If it's your first Kiwanis Club, you get those first 2 years for free. So thank you for the donation.
Hey, you're so welcome. Enjoy the donation, and good luck on the trail. You got this. You have my vote.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Oh my gosh. So
Val,
do
you
you need
wanna
to take a
trade-
break or how are we doing?
I was just going to say, let's step aside for our first break. You can line up the next couple of folks there. You're watching a very special Kiwanis Connects. I'm in Virginia Beach, but more importantly, Doc Val is in Manila, the site of the Kiwanis International Convention, live, where it is about 11:20 p.m. Friday night, one day ahead of election and delegate house for everything, for all the business that needs to be done. You're watching Kiwanis Connects. A ton more to come right after this.
Imagine being able to golf no matter the weather or time of day. Well, now you can at Back 9 Great Bridge in Chesapeake. Grab your clubs and swing by for the next level of golf. Back 9 is open 24/7, play on your own schedule, get pro-level swing data, and much more. Try St. Andrews, then Pebble Beach to test your skills. It's also a great way to start playing golf without the distractions, pressure, or cost of playing 18 holes outside. Back 9 offers individual and corporate memberships to fit your needs. Back 9 is now open at 500 South Battlefield Boulevard in Chesapeake. Visit our website for more information. Level up your game without stepping on the course with Back 9.
Hey everybody, Aaron Phillips here from the Kiwanis Connect show. Hey, are you trying to recruit for new members? Do you have a huge event coming up that maybe is your biggest fundraiser of the year? But you need to do something different to let people know that it's happening. The same old gives you the same old routine and results. Well, we've got an idea for you. The Kiwanis Connect show offers the opportunity to have customized commercials created to help your club get your message out. And you know what? One of the extra wonderful points of this opportunity is we provide it as a fundraising opportunity. For every $50 donation for the commercial goes to the Rose Float Kiwanis Club. That's right. The very same Rose Float that we see on television every New Year's
that represents Kiwanis International will now be supported by these Kiwanis Connects commercials. So, if you want more information to get involved, just drop us an email at KiwanisConnectsInfo@gmail.com. That's KiwanisConnectsInfo@gmail.com. Get your 30, 60, or 90-second customized commercial today, and let's help the Rose Flow Kiwanis Club continue to plant its seeds for success.
All right, welcome back to Kiwanis Connects. By the way, we just had that last guest on talking about the earthquakes and stuff. Listen, special heartfelt warmth and prayers to the folks in Venezuela that just had two massive back-to-back earthquakes. Also, I believe China or Japan, somebody, I mean, I don't know what's going on. Japan, right? I don't know what's going on with Mother Nature. Yeah, Mother Nature's rocking.
So sitting beside me is one of my closest buddies that, you know, in COVID, a lot of bad things happened, but some of the good things are that we met people from all over the world. And I got a chance to do some training sessions in Barbados. And this woman and I have become close friends. Want to introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, my name is Cynthia Blackman. My home club is the Kiwanis Club Pride of Barbados. I am in the Eastern Canada and the Caribbean District. And this year I have the pleasure of serving as the governor of our Eastern Canada and the Caribbean District.
Woo! We got some high-end muckety mucks here on this show, folks.
I'm pretty blessed.
We spare every expense and bring only the best on in this show.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And more importantly, we're friends. And so one of the things that I think every one of us needs to do is always invite those people that we know are amazing to be part of Kiwanis. And although she was a member of an amazing club and opening clubs in Barbados, like an amazing superhero, I said, why don't you join the Eye of the Tiger Club? And she looked at me and she goes, why not? And so she came to the Eye of the Tiger Club, and she is now one of the top club openers in the world with Eye of the Tiger.
Yes, and I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. Actually, this year in the Eastern Canada and the Caribbean District, we've opened 14 new clubs for this year. And we still have 3 months to go, but we're on a roll in terms of new club opening in Eastern Canada and the Caribbean District.
So what do you think the secret is?
Well, I think you always have to remember to ask. And that's one of the things that we have been pushing a lot. You know, oftentimes we take things for granted, but I've been saying to my LGs and saying to my new club openers, you have to ask people to join this amazing organization. We've also organized 4 Voices clubs, and we primarily went for former key clubbers. And so, again, amazing things happening with the Voices and amazing things happening with new club opening in our district.
I just had that happen this morning. I had a breakfast meeting with somebody in town, a new connection. We were chatting, and I started talking about Kiwanis. She asked me what Kiwanis was. She had not heard of it until I mentioned Key Club was part of it. And she goes, wait a minute. I was in Key Club in high school. I didn't realize that was Kiwanis.
Correct.
So all you got to do is
Yeah. Key Club is the magic key, because people don't realize yet that Key Club is the largest part of the Kiwanis family, with over 280,000 members around the globe.
Correct.
And while we've been out here, we've been able to see some Key Clubbers that are so dynamic. It just makes me wonder if I was such a troll under a bridge when I was in high school, with all the things that they have been accomplishing. I'm so proud and amazed with the students that we've met. And so we got to get some more money out of Aaron. What do you think?
I agree.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too. Good luck.
What I want to know geographically
She's
about
my seconder.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, okay. See you. Thank you. Hey, Val, Val, maybe you can get this question answered for me.
No, that's just holding it open. All right. So because I am running for office, I can't sit in this seat right now. So I'm going to ask someone else to sit in this seat, and that I absolutely adore. And so he's not wearing a shirt right now, but he's going to come in, and he is from Louisiana. So Mr. Andrew Dozier is going to come around, and he's going to interview someone really important who has her shirt on, because we don't
Okay.
want to get in trouble, because you know how they make up those vowel rules, right? Yeah, we're not having any brand new vowel rules. So I'm going to move out of the way, and Mr. Dozier from Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, where he and I are both in the same club together, is coming on. This is Andrew Dozier.
Hi,
He looks
Andrew.
That is
yeah, he just
awesome.
looks so like my brother. So I'm going to move out, and he's going to move in, and we're going to introduce him.
Absolutely. Thank
All
you,
right.
Val. You know, it's an awesome pleasure to just, Val, thank you for so much what you do. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to introduce the Honorable and great friend, Hope Marks. That's one of the biggest thing I get to meet people like Hope that bring hopes to me. So Hope, you own. Let's talk.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, let me bring up Andrew a little bit, because he's the governor-elect of Lamiston, and he's going to be working. We're going to be working together. And so far, it's just been a very good experience with all of them, actually, as we're bonding. And those connections are so important for future. When you build a relationship with a true Kiwanian, it never dies. It never dies.
Yep.
Tomorrow is one of the biggest days of my life, in the history of my life. I can't deny that I'm feeling a little apprehensive or a little pensive, but not because I'm a loser or anything. It's just because I'm human. So, it's been a heck of a journey with Kiwanis. You get to meet people like Andrew. I have somebody here. I'm in the Philippines, for God's sake. I just realized that, which is like 14 hours ahead of Jamaica. So in Jamaica, everybody's calling me and say, good morning, when we are almost here. It's midnight here. But
I know that it's a whole half a day. It's almost tomorrow there from here today. I mean, it's crazy with this time difference.
That's correct. And it's crazy, but it's a good crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Hope, last time we had you on, you were just running for your position when you were on with us a while ago. Give me a couple of the biggest, give me a couple of the biggest lessons that you've learned since we last spoke with you about either in the position you now have or Kiwanis. Give us some lessons that you've learned since we last spoke.
Really, the biggest lesson I've learned is that two things. Let me give you two things. One that is, well, first of all, I've learned from my mistakes. I always learn from my mistakes. So you meet somebody, never take anybody at face value. Always get to know. When you start working with somebody, that's when you really and truly get to know them, or living with somebody. So that's one of the lessons I'm taking back. And the other lesson is that we have the most phenomenal organization in the world. We have projects that you would not believe exist all over the world. And it would be sad if we let that go. So we need to grow. I have reached that stage in my life where we need to grow to carry on the legacy, because we are doing fantastic work all over the world. And I'm taking that back, and I'm going to die with that, because that is Kiwanis for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said. Well said. I mean, Kiwanis has been part of my life for nearly 45 years, starting off as a key clubber, then Circle K, and then some of the best relationships and friends, including, Val and Steve Nagel, who was on earlier, who I've known for many, many, many years. Those are relationships and things you just cherish forever. And that's part of the huge hidden value of Kiwanis that people don't realize until they get knee deep into what we do. And you form such a bond with other people, not only in your local club, but of course, around the globe as well. So
I'd just like to close by saying, once you bring value to the members, they never leave. It's all good from there. So that's what we're working on. We have the tools. We have the tools to do that. And that's what we're working on, to bring value to every single member, so that they'll bring value to others and they'll spread the word.
And all I want to say that we have to always remember, if we have hope and we bring back into our community, and just ask people who wants to serve. We just got to make sure our community knows that we are here. We got to brand our community. We got to make sure we market Kiwanis, and people are there to serve. I am honored to serve, and I'll give it 100% every day of my life to serve.
And I want to ask you a question. Who looks more like Andrew's brother? Certainly not bad. It's me. I mean, look at us.
I'm taking my glass off without waking up my toe.
Oh my gosh. You guys are spitting images.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness gracious.
dude.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Take
Thank you
care.
for spending a few minutes, and
Alrighty.
thank you for Donnie. Thank you for wearing somebody else's jersey, by the way.
That's right. That's right. We gotta love it. Two of us.
Turn around. I want to see who's sharing their jersey. That's what I want to see.
Take it off.
All right. Once again, we have some great people out there in Manila as part of all of this. And by the way, Val, have you reminded Andy to take a picture in his jersey and post it for us on this side?
He should do that. And so, is he watching at this point? Because I don't know.
I haven't seen it, but I did when I reminded everybody again about the fundraiser. I did particularly tag him as somebody specific to be a reminder. So hopefully he'll do it.
All right. Hopefully he will do that. So why don't we go to another commercial break so that we can re-energize on this side so that the phone doesn't die.
You got it.
And we've got a couple more people that have jerseys that they want to wear.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. To everybody in the chat room, thank you so much for hanging in there, commenting, saying hello from all over. Rex and John Brummer and everybody's out there. You're watching. Andy just jumped in the chat room. Andy, take that picture in your jersey and post it, my friend. Kiwanis Connects, a lot more from Manila and here. We'll be right back.
The Granville Allied Gardens Kiwanis Club was founded in 1960. We provide service to Allied Gardens, Granville, San Carlos, Del Cerro, and surrounding communities of San Diego. Our support extends to the youth of our community by sponsoring programs at Hearst Elementary School K-Kids, Lewis Middle School's Builders Club, Patrick Henry High School's Key Club, and San Diego State University Circle K. Some of our favorite events and charities we support include the First Friday Concerts in the Park, Patriotic Holiday Flags on Waring Road, Meals on Wheels, Cub Scouts, and the Allied Gardens Little League. Join our club. We are looking for people who care about making a difference for our children, for our community, and for our world. For more information about our Kiwanis Club and becoming a member, please visit www.alliedgardenskiwanis.org. At Kiwanis Family House, we build communities and give hope. But when someone is sick, families can be tested in ways they never imagined. Parents have to travel far from home to get their child the complex medical care needed. They may have to miss work and worry about paying the bills, and all the while, trying to keep their family together. That's where Kiwanis Family House comes in. Kiwanis Family House provides a home away from home for families with sick family members receiving treatment at nearby hospitals. Families stay at Kiwanis Family House for as long as they need. This allows them to be close to their sick family member and each other during a stressful time. Every day, Kiwanis Family House witnesses how families are a powerful source of support and healing during difficult times due to illness or trauma. Every day, Kiwanis Family House celebrates the importance of family and the power of love and support. Imagine being able to golf no matter the weather or time of day. Well, now you can at Back 9 Great Bridge in Chesapeake. Grab your clubs and swing by for the next level of golf. Back 9 is open 24/7, play on your own schedule, get pro-level swing data, and much more. Try St. Andrews, then Pebble Beach to test your skills. It's also a great way to start playing golf without the distractions, pressure, or cost of playing 18 holes outside. Back 9 offers individual and corporate memberships to fit your needs. Back 9 is now open at 500 South Battlefield Boulevard in Chesapeake. Visit our website for more information. Level up your game without stepping on the course with Back 9.
All right, welcome back. All right, Val, take it away.
So we have yet another amazing guest, and I have to tell you, this has been one fruitful trip to Manila because this young lady is going to be a future guest for us. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Sure. Hi, my name is Crystal Simpkins. I am from Statesboro, Georgia. I am president-elect, so I'm very excited about that. I can say that this experience has been one of the most amazing experiences of my life. This is my first Kiwanis convention, and if you've ever wondered about a sense of belonging and feeling a part of something big, this is definitely it. If you haven't had the opportunity to visit a convention, please take the time to do that. The connection, the networking is amazing. I've met some amazing people here that is going to help me within my growth in Kiwanis, and I'm very excited about that. As Val has said, yes, I am a future visitor for the podcast. I'm very excited about that. I currently work as the Director of Early Learning and Literacy for Bullitt County Schools, which is in Statesboro, Georgia. And what we're doing with superheading our literacy program and initiatives in Bullitt County, I'm excited to share the information with you guys. And hopefully we can share those initiatives and do more within Kiwanis with looking at literacy.
And I have to tell you, as I scooch back in, it's hard to have this much beauty with me in it as well. I'm like overwhelmed. Douglas is going to be so jealous from the Literacy Club Foundation out in California when he sees the bus that this young woman has put together in her county. So that's just a taste of what's to come.
Yes. Wow. Imagine a yellow school bus that is now colorful, has been gutted out, as serving as a mobile library that is providing books and resources to families all over Bullitt County. So I am excited to share about what we're doing in Statesboro.
As I reside on the East Coast, not too far up the coast from you in Virginia, maybe that bus hits the road and comes up to Virginia Beach area, and we get you into some schools here and introduce a program.
I would love to talk to you more about that.
Sounds good.
Aaron is also the voice of 757.
Correct.
Right? So explain your show.
Sure. The Voice of 757 airs every Saturday from 12:30 to 1 p.m. on Cox Cable Channel 4, Sky 4. Focuses all on Hampton Roads, everything going on in this area, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Portsmouth, Newport News, Hampton, you name it. I got the news to cover it. As a matter of fact, tomorrow's guest is part 2 of my 3-part series with Coach Chuck Hatcher and former heavyweight champion James Bone Crusher Smith, who's got some of the biggest fists I'd ever seen in my life. But I love highlighting things that go on around, and I also do a podcast on Saturdays, which we can take advantage of to promote what you do. We'll talk about all that stuff and spread the news, as they say in that famous Frank Sinatra song.
That's amazing.
So thank you. I look forward to next time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
All right. So what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what. I put a message in the chat room before a few minutes ago. So far, this has been one of the best shows we've ever done. Seeing all these great people out there in Manila supporting the cause. By my count, I think you said Judy is supposed to be tracking the number of jerseys on that side.
She's ready to do an update. Are you ready?
Okay. Well, I have 11 that have been on camera. So.
Well, I have breaking news for you. The 12th one is waiting right here to come on live. Say hi to my friend Emmanuel.
Hello, Emmanuel. Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm doing really good. Currently enjoying my 5th straight year attending an international convention.
That's right.
And for those
I saw you
who
in
haven't
Pittsburgh
met
last
me
year.
yet, my name is Emmanuel Escobar, and I'm currently the Division II Kiwanis Lieutenant Governor.
Right on, man. I remember seeing you again in Pittsburgh last year. At this time last year, we were all in Pittsburgh for the international convention.
Yeah, yes, we are.
Good
So
to see
Emmanuel is
you.
one of those people that keeps traveling around the world, and he just shows up everywhere.
Like Waldo. Where's Waldo? Where's Emmanuel?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So did you go somewhere else before you came to this convention?
I came to Manila Monday morning, where I left. When I arrived in Manila, started flying from San Francisco airport on Sunday midnight, and arrived Monday. I did some exploration in Manila, from the intramural to the Rizal Park, and even the malls of Asia, one of the biggest malls of Asia.
One of the biggest malls in the world.
And I do love to do some exploration before, during, and after convention to do my usual summer exploration season, to explore new things I've never seen before.
So what's next?
There's a lot more because I am a big baseball fan, and I'm also trying to go to all 30 different baseball home teams in my lifetime. And I've been doing that since 2022. After the A's and Giants, I've been starting to go into more new baseball teams since 2022.
Well,
so
so
looking
that
forward to
you're
going
gonna
to. So I'm
that
going
means
to
you're gonna
hopefully
have
go
to
to
make it out.
Arizona, and then hopefully go to Dodgers and Padres, and then from there on, plan on more baseball trips every single year.
Well,
Hopefully,
now you'll have to go to Vegas to watch the A's.
Yeah, that's a good to watch these. I don't think that counts. You think that
Oh,
counts?
Yeah, I am from the Bay Area, so you probably got to
oh,
think
okay.
about. I'm a Bay Area baseball fan who supports the A's in the Bay Area, so
Gotcha.
I
Maybe.
try. I won't comment on that.
Thank
I
you,
don't blame you. Thank you, Emmanuel. Good to see you.
And so our connection, my connection with Emmanuel is he had me come and do his club leadership education in the beginning of the year. And so this is kind of like how we're rounding out our year of hanging out in Manila because he is going to be a distinguished lieutenant governor this year.
Right
So
on.
I am so proud of him and everything that he does for Kiwanis. So thank you.
Thank you, Val.
All right. So I'm recentered, feeling it.
Okay.
And
So
oh my goodness.
before you bring on your next guest, whether I don't know if you want to just kind of skip over our segment and go the rest of the way, but who is that? Oh, now you're in two places at once.
Now I'm in two places, and I'm going to be in three places. Someone want to get flat?
The only down
And this while I hang out.
Yeah, the only downside is watch your volumes because of the echoes.
All right, so we're going to bring flat Val around.
Okay.
I'll actually do a sandwich. Okay.
By the way, I don't know if speakers near speakers are not good. Oh, John Crawford. So you crawled out of bed, huh, John Crawford? We have no volume from you, Val. No volume. You're muted. There you go. Yeah, I saw Flat Val, but I also saw John Crawford pulled his lazy backside out of bed for you. See, and I always thought you were.
But right now we're just sneaking each person in as we go. And so we've got a new fan, not just Flat Val, but our newest fan. We're going to have him introduce himself. But we met an hour ago. We met an hour ago. And he can't believe that we do this show. And he was like, all right, you got it. Let's see the proof is in the pudding. So he's been watching us from the bar area.
I've been watching from the bar area too.
But introduce yourself and tell us where you're from.
Hi, my name is Sig Lobhart. I'm the president of the Green River Kiwanis Club of Evansville, Indiana. And I'll tell you, I met Val tonight. She's, becoming, or at least running to be a trustee. She's got my vote. But I'll tell you something, you guys are doing something great here. Getting the word out to everyone, and that's exactly what we need. So I'm so happy that I'm hearing about this and being a part of it.
Well, thank you very much for liking our platform. The fact that you met Val only within the last hour or so, and the fact that you were able to get a Kiwanis Connects jersey.
You went silent on me. I don't know what just happened here.
Let's see.
There we go. Okay, your mic is gone.
We're back up. So the fact that you met Val just an hour ago, and you were able to order and get delivered a Kiwanis Connects jersey to wear on screen in order for us to make a donation. I mean, that's like the immaculate conception there, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm a businessman, and I heard you're going to lose some money if this happens. So, I had to give it to her.
All right, that's fair.
It's like Amazon. It's just amazeballs.
But there ain't no prime deals here.
But that's one of the things that I have discovered about International Convention, and as we're dealing with the lighting issue, I think it's because of the TV. So we're going to pull it in.
My white hair.
No.
No, okay.
Oh,
We have people that shine.
Oh,
And so,
okay.
so you're doing fine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Notice the hat.
There you go.
So as we're going through all of this, we make lifelong friends at these conventions. We sat at meetings that we stood and we danced because our feet hurt so much from walking around all day. The day started at 7:30 in the morning, and it being in the convention hall and everything. But we made that connection, talking about how we can make the world a better place, not just through service, but the fact that he and I can sit in the same place and talk about some really important things, and it makes a difference.
No question. And I mean, sometimes we repeat our beliefs and feelings about Kiwanis, but it's not because we want to just hear ourselves talk. It's because it's reality for us. And the fact here you are, Patrick is on to you guys out there in Manila, by the way. I still want to know whose jersey that is.
Authentic. Come on.
I still want to know whose name is on the back of that jersey because they're going to split the bill with me. I'm going to tell you that right now. But the fact that you're right, you have this commonality, and you can mention Kiwanis to most people around the world, and they'll know who it is, or they'll have heard something about this or whatever. And it's great that here you have a new friend and a gentleman who believes in what this show's about, what Kiwanis is all about. I'm not surprised that you befriended him, Val. I mean, there isn't anybody you don't meet that isn't instantly a friend of yours. So I do have one challenge for you, and that is to take our message back to your home district, share with them about Kiwanis Connects on Facebook. Let's get them to be part of this. And if they want to actually have their own Kiwanis Connects jersey, all they have to do is send an email to kiwanisconnectsinfo@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to share all the information with you and your friends out there. But thank you for jumping on and being part of this very unique and really wonderful show that we're able to share across the globe. Literally, Kiwanis is international on this day.
So is Grace watching? Hold on. Is Grace watching out in Kenya?
I have not seen her jump on yet, so that doesn't mean she's not out there. So Grace, if you are watching, please send a little hello out there. So,
well, I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this, because Kiwanis is such a great opportunity. Not only have I met a friend, but I'll tell you something, from the conversations that we had, from the assistance that I was asking for, and through her business, what she might be able to help my club with, I want to do business with her. So not only is it a friendship, it's also, you can also gain business out of it.
Absolutely. Well, so by the way, can I ask how long you've been a Kiwanian?
Oh, I've been a Kiwanian for 5 years.
Okay. All right. So you're still a relatively newbie then to a lot of us.
Well, this is my first international convention, and can you imagine someone from Southern Indiana sitting in Manila, Philippines? It's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
Well, you picked a whopper of a convention to make your first one. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for stopping by and helping us raise money as well.
Oh, thank you.
That's so cool. So
okay.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, if you check with your tallier back there, Miss Judy, I am up to 13 people. By the way, Nagel said what it says on the back of the jersey. It says this space for rent. I don't know if that's true or not. But,
yes.
But I have a total of 13 thus far. So, I see another jersey creeping
total
in.
of 13 so far. Is that your total?
Well, 14 now with Crawford. And I know, wait a minute. I know Crawford ain't wearing his. I have to go to the judges on this one.
He's sizing it up to see if it really is going to work for him.
It's a little tight on me.
It's the international time size change. When you go to Manila, everything is smaller. So it's okay.
Some of us don't have the weight loss success story that you do.
Oh, please. I've worked hard to get this girlish figure, so
Yes, you have.
So Judy, Crawford makes 14. That's what I've got on this side. All right, take it away, buddy.
So one of the things that's been so important is John not only has attended international conventions for Kiwanis, but you've actually attended a different set of international conventions.
Well, let's see. I've been to Key Club International. I've been to Circle K International. This is my 6th year in a row at Kiwanis International, plus 2 more before that were in Vegas. And you know what? For as long as I've been doing this, I swear, I still learn something new each and every time. It is still worth it. The people you meet, you get new ideas at the workshops, you get new experiences. Coming to a nation of the world that I never expected to see, this has been phenomenal. I highly recommend it. If you haven't been to an international convention, you're not getting the full Kiwanis experience.
And for anybody who has that false belief that it's just for officers in the club, it's not. International conventions are for everybody who's a Kiwanian. And so Aaron's going to try and make some money back by getting people to order the shirt. But before that happens, there are a couple more shirts coming on the screen. But as you saw, we have someone, this is their first convention. And what we've discovered for people from North America, the majority of them are first timers. So this is an experience they will remember for a lifetime.
And I'll tell you what, if you come to this convention and you're not a club officer, you're going to want to be a club officer by the time we're done. It is so inspiring.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You know, it's funny. I said it when Emmanuel was on earlier. You know, we were in Pittsburgh a year ago at this time, and it was great seeing everybody. But one of the biggest thrills I had last year in Pittsburgh was I saw people from the New Jersey district, which was my original home district, that I had not seen in probably 35 years. And for my original home club, the Homedale Kiwanis Club at Pittsburgh last year, Lenny Sasso and those guys, it was such a thrill to see them after, like I said, nearly 35 years of not seeing them. It was tremendous.
Fantastic.
So you have your tally there.
What's your number?
So I just want to introduce you to our 15th shirt because I think we're getting ready to tell us that bad dad jokes and mental health moment and close off a little bit. But Aaron, hang on just a second. Let me introduce you to.
So
Stop
would it be safe to say that we'll be making a flat donation to Jonathan Cares?
A flat donation for 15 jerseys have appeared on the show today. Thank you, Aaron.
Now, I'm going to say this. I think if we go back to the videotape from last week's episode, I believe you and I discussed $10 a jersey. But, if you're willing to go 20 on those that did not make it to Manila that I've been tracking on this side, then I will definitely go $20 for, that's $300 for those 15 people there to support Jonathan Cares and my home club and support, because I got to tell you, Val, we've been doing this now for what, 3 seasons now? We've been doing this crazy Cockamamie Kiwanis Connect show. And this, by far, has been the most exhilarating show. And I'm not taking anything away from our guests and topics, but when we could go cross-globe and have this kind of response, not only from Cal Neva reps, but people outside, first-timers in the world. I have goosebumps all show. And the jealousy factor, seeing my buddy Steve Nagel sit next to you, really has been a very exhilarating experience. And I'm glad technology worked with us today to make this show happen, raise money for a great cause here in Virginia Beach, and I want to thank Kiwanians around the world for making that happen. This has been terrific, and I almost Herman, keep your C's candy to yourself for $20. All right, I got it. Don't you worry about it.
You know, I can literally share with you that it has been so energizing, and you don't have to pay for the last shirt. But after we do the bad dad jokes, we're going to have another shirt. And it was just because we figured we needed to do that. But before we get there, John Crawford is going to blow you out of the water with his bad dad joke. Then we'll go to Melissa, because I'm looking at the clock and we're almost midnight. We're almost doing the countdown. So hold on. We've got our first bad dad joke.
All right.
Go ahead, John.
Who do you call when it starts raining cheeseburgers? A meteorologist.
No, no.
Steve.
Who is that just said that? Oh, Delia. Delia Guzman just posted in the chat room that she posted her jersey picture. So when I get home, Delia, thank you. I will add you to the list. Thank you very much. Before we get to bad dad jokes, though, real quickly, can you give us a little bit of logistics for tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow's the House of Delegates and stuff. So can you just kind of touch on that for a bit?
Absolutely. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. our time, which is 9 p.m. your time on the East Coast, or 6 p.m. on the West Coast, we will be doing a live stream. And so any Kiwanians will be able to do that. And so I'm going to enlist some of our amazing Kiwanians with some technology skills to actually also live stream it, so we can figure out how to feed this through our Go Live page on our Facebook, so that everybody can watch the House of Delegates and watch what's going on. The speeches probably will start about 45 minutes into it, and I'm the very last speaker for the trustees. We've drawn numbers. There are 5 candidates, and I am the last candidate to speak before the House elections. And so there's just going to be a lot of energy. So no matter how other folks do, I'm not worried about them. What I am worried about is I want to make sure that I show the best of what I have received, because I have received so much love and so much support. My home district, the people that you've seen on this show, they've made it. And so if I walked home tomorrow with just my love cup being full with hugs, man, this has been the best convention I've ever been to. So I think Melissa probably had a minute that she could share. Or
all right. Absolutely. If you want to do it. John, let's roll Melissa Atwell. Mental health moment. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Melissa Atwell, founder and CEO of the Mental Health Moment. Today, I want to really point out that mental health is just health. It's not separate. Physical health, mental health. You don't ignore a broken bone, right? So don't ignore your mind when it's in pain. Prioritize your peace. Prioritize your mental health. Remember, take a moment for your mental health.
Thank you, Melissa. Oh my God, you got him back for bad dad jokes. Oh my
Hey, look,
God.
we consulted the rule book. There is no rule about repeat jerseys. $10 more, please, for your charity.
Hey, since you're such a big fan of bad dad jokes, you got one for me?
Actually, I sent you a whole list of them so I wouldn't have to remember them.
Well, that didn't work.
No.
All right, John, let's hit it. Time for some soccer-themed bad dad jokes. John, let's hit it. Steve, how come Dean is not there with you? I mean, I know he's there with you, but he's not with you there right now.
It's past Dean's bedtime.
He is an old fart. He always has
midnight here.
It's midnight here, which is 12 noon back east where you are.
That is right.
Some of these haven't made that transition yet. So
well, tell Dean I missed him, and I say hello. I saw that one picture of you guys in there together. All right, here you go. Let's get rocking and rolling. Hey, here's your first joke. What lights up a soccer stadium? What lights up a soccer? You don't know what lights up a soccer stadium?
No.
How about a soccer match? All right, there you go. Hey, what's the difference between a bad soccer team and the Bermuda Triangle? What is the difference? The difference is the Bermuda Triangle has 3 points.
That's good.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah,
You like
good.
that one, huh? How about this one? How do we know that soccer referees are happy?
I don't know. How do we know?
Because they whistle while they work.
I had to travel a half a world away for this, didn't I?
Wait a minute. I got one, Steve. Steve, I got one just for you. What's the best state to shop in for a soccer uniform?
Aaron, what is the best state?
If you don't get this right, you're banned from the show for life.
You tell me.
Baltimore? What's the best state to shop for a soccer uniform? New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. It's your soccer uniform. You know, that was pretty good even for Aaron. That was pretty
good.
Last one. This is a sing-along one. Patrick says, why do chicken coops only have 2 doors? Why, Patrick? Why do they only have 2 doors? Let's see how quickly he gets the answer up there so we can go on. Here you go. What is a soccer fan's favorite grooming product? What is a soccer fan's favorite grooming product?
I don't know. What is a soccer fan's favorite?
Oil of Olay. Olay, 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 Olay. That does it. That does it for this week's edition.
Got the answer in there.
Yes. Yep, there it is. Let me repeat the
If
joke
they
real
had 4,
quick.
they'd be a sedan.
Why do chicken coops, a 2-door car, have a very good, Patrick? You're now part of the Bad Dad joke lore. All right, that does it for me on this end. Val, final thoughts before we say goodbye from Manila.
You know, we all work so hard to serve, and the thing is, when we all wear the Kiwanis K, it's magical. And coming to an international convention, you realize that the Kiwanis K stands for service and love, and it has no boundaries. Because service is one of the universal languages of love, and I am so thrilled that I belong to the best service organization in the world.
Very good. I'm so delighted that we were able to pull this off live from Manila and Virginia Beach and Vegas and California. I would say good luck tomorrow, but I don't think you're going to need it. I think going last in those speeches is right where you need to be to make that last impression. What do they always say? Last impressions always stick around the longest. So I think it's an omen, and I will be anxious. If I don't catch the feed, I will be looking forward to waking up to some great news when they are announced. So everybody, go ahead, John.
How do we access the feed?
So I think we're going to do Facebook Live on the Kiwanis Connects page.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's the cleanest and easiest to do.
And that begins 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, today here in our time zone, because it's still Friday. But now it is a little after midnight there. You are officially on Saturday time. Just a quick programming note. Tomorrow, Aaron's Hour, my guest is going to be Jeff Zyber. He is a technical manager for Mosquito Joe's here in the area. We're going to talk with him tomorrow in Aaron's Hour. And then at 12:30 p.m. local time, Cox Cable Channel 4. And then on the Voice of 757 Facebook page, as I said earlier, part 2 of my interview with Coach Charlie Hatcher. He is a basketball phenomenon here in the area and well-known, and James Bone Crusher Smith, former heavyweight boxing champ. With that, everybody, good night to all of you in Manila. I've got $300 set aside for Jonathan Cares, and then once we tally all the shirts, Andy, get that jersey on there so your wife has to spend
Everybody,
money.
what do we say in the Philippines to say goodbye? Ready? Mabuhay!
See ya!
Right.